Good idea, bad idea. Good idea.
It is a fan service that you never really have to deliver to the original fans of the old property. You can't just say you're delivering something new for the current generation while abandoning the people who made your franchise what it is by watching all those years ago. Don't ruin our childhoods for your own creative laziness.
As respectfully as possible, if all it takes is for a bad show to ruin your childhood, you must have not had that good of a childhood to begin with. I never understood this phrase because you can always go back to the shows you enjoy. I hope you know that. Maybe not legally, that's another argument for another day. And you can always use your platform to elevate the shows you may enjoy rather than using that same platform to just tear things down. I'm not saying you should only make positive videos, but let's get to your main point. This may be a hot take of mine, but I don't necessarily believe that reboots and revivals owe the old fans anything, because in the context of entertainment, you aren't owed anything. You vote with your eyes and wallet for what you want and don't want. Yes, I do appreciate when shows make callbacks to their prior installments, and it could make for great fan service, but it is not a requirement. In fact, with Teen Titans Go, a show you use quite a bit in the editing of this video, both pokes fun at the original, but has also shown quite a lot of appreciation for the original. The original cast works on a reboot, there exists a whole movie of them bringing back the original story, characters, and art style, and Cartoon Network has aired the shows simultaneously, showing that they do not want people to shy away from other installments of the same show. Yes, it would be nice if they finished up the original show, but until there's enough demand and the right people in place, that's just not going to happen. However, let's get to the true point of your video, and the point that most people most likely had an issue with.
Bad idea.
Modern reboots just go back to square one while ignoring all the story arcs that preceded them, with a cheap-looking animation style and much shallower characters. And they expect folks to be all on board and excited when they announce one.
Hey, dickhead, I'm gonna let you in on a secret, but you have to come in closer. Put your phone right up to your ear and have your volume all the way up, because I'm gonna have to tell you this really quietly. Got it? Okay, good. These reboots are not for you, dumbass! I do not care what you think about Teen Titans Go, Powerpuff Girls, Ben 10, Rise of the TMNT, Animaniacs, Thundercats, or whatever new interpretation of a beloved classic comes out. These shows, these movies, these whatever are not for you. They are for a new generation of kids that will probably love these shows just as much as you love the original versions of these shows back when you were a kid. And if they aren't 100% like the original show, who cares? They're not the original show. They're their own takes on these characters.
Okay.
These modern reboots scrap the story arcs of the original. No shit, Sherlock, they're not the original! And it pisses me off because it's quite honestly doesn't matter whether or not these reboots are objectively good or bad. People will dedicate so much of their energy into trying to get people to believe that they're abominations regardless, even to shows that fully do not deserve it. When you strip away petty arguments and conservative talking points or whatever, this is just these shows or movies or whatever the case may be growing up and people being bitter that they didn't. That's what this has all been about. It's what it's always been about. Just a bunch of Cheeto breath, redneck, basement-dwelling keyboard warriors who are salty everybody but them has moved on with their damn lives. It's pathetic, it's annoying, and above all else, it's pointless. And this is not only a stupid-ass, brain-dead take on new adaptations of original characters or ideas, but it's one that can't even be applied to a New Wish. Here's something you should know about New Wish if you went from this at an angle that wasn't rooted in racism. It is a canonical sequel series to the original show. Not a reboot, not a spin-off, not a remake, a sequel. So to lump it in with reboots that completely scrap the arcs and themes of the original when it's directly connected to the original show, to the point where they directly make reference to events from the original and fully adapt parts of the original, makes absolutely no sense, because what else is it supposed to do? Just pretend the original show never existed? Because if it did that, you would just complain even more that it's unfaithful. I absolutely hate these lose-lose scenarios that people set up for whatever they're critiquing. You don't like this show despite clearly not watching it, you wouldn't like it no matter what it does because it doesn't have your special white boy. Quit lying! like I did with other shows I defended in the past, I will be removing all biases I have towards A New Wish in order to critique the video appropriately.